Imagine this. You're finally on the cruise you've been dreaming about for years. The ocean is sparkling, the food is incredible, and you're finally, truly relaxing. And then, your travel companion collapses on the deck. What do you do? Who do you call? Is there even a doctor on board? Most seniors boarding a cruise ship have no idea what happens when a medical emergency strikes at sea. And that gap in knowledge? It could be the difference between life and death. I'm going to change that today. Stick with me, because what I'm about to share could literally save your life, or someone you love. Welcome back, friends. Or, if you're new here, a huge welcome to you. And on this channel, we talk about everything that makes senior travel smarter, safer, and so much more enjoyable. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most important and most overlooked topics in senior travel: medical emergencies on cruise ships. Before we jump in, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a health scare on a cruise? Or do you know someone who has? Drop your story in the comments below. You might be surprised how many people share the same experience. And hey, if you're new here and you care about traveling smart and staying safe, please hit that subscribe button right now and ring the bell. I post new videos every week packed with tips that your travel agent probably isn't telling you. All right, let's get into it. So let's start with the big picture. Why is a cruise ship a uniquely risky environment, especially for seniors? Number 1. You are far from land. On a typical Caribbean cruise, you could be 200 to 500 miles from the nearest major hospital. That's not a 10-minute ambulance ride. That could be a helicopter evacuation, or worse, a full ship diversion. And neither of those is cheap or fast. Number 2. The demographics. Did you know that over 35% of cruise passengers are over the age of 60? Cruise lines absolutely love the senior market. But that also means the onboard medical team is constantly seeing heart issues, falls, strokes, and diabetes emergencies. Number 3. The environment itself. The constant motion of a ship, the rich food, the alcohol, the heat on deck, the excursions that push physical limits. These are all triggers for health events that wouldn't happen at home on your couch. Quick question for you. Did you know any of this before watching this video? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious how many people book a cruise without thinking about this at all. No judgment. I didn't think about it either on my first cruise. And here's the one that really surprises people. Most cruise ship medical centers are equipped like a small, urgent care clinic, not a full hospital. They can stabilize you. But for serious emergencies, a major heart attack, a stroke, a bad fall, you may need to be evacuated. And that, my friends, is where preparation becomes everything. All right, let's get into the good stuff. What you can actually do to protect yourself. And it all starts before you even set foot on that ship. Step 1. Get a pre-travel medical checkup. I know, you feel fine, but please, visit your doctor 4 to 6 weeks before your cruise. Tell them exactly where you're going and for how long. Ask them to review all your medications. Ask if any of your conditions could be triggered by the cruise environment. This single step can prevent so many emergencies. Step 2. Build your medical information card. This is something I recommend to every single senior traveler. On a small card, or even a note on your phone, write down your full list of medications and dosages, your blood type, any allergies, your doctor's name and phone number, prescription medications, with extra supply for delays, your blood pressure cuff if you monitor it, a pill organizer, anti-nausea medication, motion sickness is real, compression socks for long travel days, any mobility or breathing aids you use, and a copy of your most recent EKG if you have a heart condition. Step 4. Know your ship's medical center. As soon as you board, find out where the medical center is. What are the hours? Is there a doctor on board 24/7 or just a nurse? What is the cost of services? Yes, they will charge you. Cruise ship medical visits are not free, and they are not cheap. I want to pause here and ask you something. Have you ever actually visited the medical center on a cruise ship just to know where it is? Tell me in the comments. I bet the answer for most of you is no. And that's okay, but let's change that starting with your next trip. Step 5. Tell your travel companions your plan. If you're traveling with a spouse, a friend, or a family member, make sure they know where your medical information card is, know how to communicate with the ship's crew in an emergency, and know your medications. Don't assume they already know. Have the conversation before you sail. Now let's talk about what to do when you're already on the ship. Know the emergency number. On most cruise lines, dialing 911 or 911 equivalent on any ship phone will connect you to the bridge and the medical team. Check your cruise line's specific number when you board. It's usually posted in the cabin. Understand the crew's role. Every crew member on a cruise ship is trained in basic emergency response. If something happens on deck, in the dining room, or at the pool, any crew member can help initiate the emergency response chain. Do not hesitate to grab the nearest crew member and say clearly, "We have a medical emergency." Use the medevac system wisely. If a passenger needs emergency care beyond what the ship can provide, the captain can authorize a medical evacuation, either to the nearest port or via helicopter. This decision is made jointly by the ship's doctor and the captain. Knowing this process exists means you won't panic when it's activated. And it is occasionally activated. It's not as rare as you might think. Manage your daily health on board. Drink water constantly. Dehydration hits harder on a ship than on land. Wear sunscreen even on cloudy days at sea. Eat reasonable portions. I know, the buffet is tempting. Take your medications at the same time every day. And if you feel even slightly unwell, don't push through it. Rest. The ocean will still be there tomorrow. Let's walk through the 3 most common serious medical emergencies on cruise ships for seniors, and what to do in each one. Scenario 1. Heart attack. Signs include chest pain or pressure, pain radiating to the arm or jaw, shortness of breath, nausea, and cold sweats. What to do? Call the ship's emergency number immediately. If the person is conscious, have them sit or lie down and stay calm. Do not give food or water. If they lose consciousness and stop breathing, begin CPR if you are trained. AED devices, automatic defibrillators, are available on all modern cruise ships and are often mounted in public areas. Scenario 2. Stroke. Use the FAST method. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call for help. Stroke outcomes are dramatically better when treated within the first hour. On a ship, this is where the medical center's ability to stabilize you and coordinate an evacuation to a neurological unit becomes critical. Time is brain. Scenario 3. Serious fall. Falls are the #1 cause of injury among senior cruise passengers. Wet decks, uneven surfaces, and the constant movement of the ship make this a real risk. If someone falls and is conscious, do not move them if they are complaining of neck or back pain. Call for emergency help. Keep them still and calm. If they are unconscious, call emergency immediately and do not leave their side. Okay, travel insurance. Specifically, medical evacuation coverage. I want you to hear this number clearly. A medical evacuation from a cruise ship, by helicopter, can cost between $50,000 and $200,000. That is not a typo. And your standard Medicare or health insurance at home. It almost certainly does not cover international medical evacuations. So here's what you need to do. Get travel insurance with dedicated medical evacuation coverage before every cruise. Look for a policy that covers at least $500,000 in emergency medical evacuation costs. Make sure it covers pre-existing conditions. Many basic policies exclude them. Consider a membership with a company like MedJet or Global Rescue that specializes in medical transport for travelers. Here's my question for you. Have you ever purchased travel insurance with medical evacuation coverage? Or have you skipped it to save money? Be honest in the comments. And this all together, a cruise is one of the most wonderful ways to see the world. I genuinely believe that. and I do not want fear to stop any of you from getting on that ship. But I do want you to get on that ship prepared. So here's your action plan. Number 1, see your doctor before your next cruise. Number 2, build your medical information card today, not tomorrow, today. Number 3, pack a proper medical kit. Number 4, get travel insurance with medical evacuation coverage. Number 5, know your ship's emergency number the moment you board. Number 6, tell the people traveling with you your plan. That's it. 6 things. You can do all 6 of them. And when you do, you're not just protecting yourself, you're protecting every person who loves you and is counting on you to come home safe. My final question for you today. What is one thing from this video that you are going to do this week to better prepare for your next cruise? Just one. Write it in the comments below. I read every single comment, and I will personally respond to as many as I can.